Hello my dear students, welcome back. How are you all? I hope you all are staying at home and being safe and taking care of yourself. So now students, you must have understood why am I here. I am here to tell you that your summer vacation time has finally come to an end. And we are going to start with new things, new syllabus and many more new ideas in the month of July. But before I start anything new for the month of July, what are the 3 things that you all have to do? First of all of you are going to click on the like button. Please make sure that you like the video, and then you have to make sure that you all are the subscribers, which I hope by now you already are, isn't it? Next thing, so students, I must remind you, you all have got the message, right? Okay, let me remind you, by 4th of July, you have to submit your complete holiday homework. That means only holiday homework, but of all subjects should be submitted by your parents in the school, so that teachers can check it and give you marks according to your hard work. Next thing, project work. Now you all must be thinking that what is going on about the project work. So students, don't worry, take your time and keep doing it side by side, because right now project work needs not to be submitted. You don't have to submit the project work right now, only holiday homework. But very soon I am sure you will get the notification regarding the project work also. Now coming back to our English syllabus. So students, you must have understood this is the first video of English subject which we are going to start in the month of July, and today we are going to start a new chapter. But let me ask you, what about the things we have done before the vacations? I hope you people are all clear in your concepts. You have followed all my instructions, completed home assignment given in every video lessons, and done your written work properly and neatly. Let us continue with that. So after watching today's video lesson, first of all, everybody go back, open your registers and fair notebooks, whatever you have made, go through the previous things. Then in the month of June, I have made revision videos of all those chapters, go through them also, and then finally start doing the written work of the new chapter. So today students, I am going to begin with a grammar topic. But let me tell you something more interesting. This video, the chapter I am going to start will be common for both class 7th and 8th. That's right. So students, for class 7th and 8th, this chapter is common, which is chapter subject and predicate. I have tried my best to give you the details and the information related to this chapter in thorough, but still I'm sure you already know the routine. If you have any confusion, what do? You simply write that question in the comment box for me to answer it with your name, class and section. I am again reminding you the explanation which I will give for the chapter subject and predicate. It is going to be common for both the classes 7th and 8th. So please keep your eyes on the screen. I will start now. Okay students? English Grammar, Chapter Subject and Predicate, Class 7th and 8th. Please note down all the details in your fair register. I am again reminding you, this chapter is common in both the classes. Definition. A complete sentence is made up of 2 parts, subject and predicate. A subject is the person or thing that the sentence is talking about. A predicate is the part which tells us what the subject is doing. Students, you must also learn how to pronounce all this properly. A predicate has both verb and object. For example, Peter writes a poem. Again, Peter writes a poem. So this sentence is talking about Peter, who will be your subject, and writes a poem. The remaining part will be your predicate, which is including both the verb and object. And what is your verb in this? Writes. Very good. Peter writes a poem. Let us look at some more examples. Students, you can also pause the video and read the sentences carefully. As you can see, I have made the division for better understanding. Number 1. Ray and Roy are standing on the roadside. Ray and Roy, subject, are standing, verb, on the roadside, object. And we have already understood that predicate equals to verb plus object. I want you to pay attention on number 3 example. Why is that? Because it is an interrogative sentence. Who will go to the park with me? Can you see what is different in this sentence? The subject is placed in the last and verb in the beginning, object in the middle. But still, verb plus object will be predicate only. So that means in interrogative it is a little different. Now students, let's talk about object in a sentence. And object can be direct object or indirect object. For example, the dolphins are playing with the ball for the audience. The ball is direct object and for the audience is indirect object. Why? Why is that? Direct object gives the answer of what? And indirect object is the recipient of direct object. Now what is this word recipient? Where have we heard this before? I think we have heard this in maths also. Recipient word can also be receiver. That means students, indirect object in a sentence will only be there when in the sentence direct object is already there. And direct object is the part which gives the answer of what the subject is doing. For example, she painted the walls for the baby's room. What she painted? The walls. So it will be direct object. So now students, again pay attention on your screen. You can also pause it and read the home assignment number 1 carefully. As you can see, question of home assignment is different for both the classes. So attempt the question of your respective class only. Do not do both the questions, only of your own class in your fair registers. So students, that's it for today's video lesson. I hope this concept will be understood nicely by all of you. I expect you all to perform well in subject and predicate because this chapter is pretty common. It's actually the basic of making the sentences which we all have done in the previous classes as well. Right students? And let me remind you again, in the video I have explained that the home assignment question is different for 7th and 8th. So according to your respective class, you have to do the home assignment in your fair registers. Okay students? And the next thing I would like to tell you is that if you remember, before summer vacations, we also used to take WebEx classes, isn't it? Every subject teacher used to come individually in WebEx class according to the timetable. So that thing is going to start again now. So do you remember when do we used to meet? Well, I used to meet my class 7th on Monday and class 8th on Tuesday. So similarly, Monday and Tuesday again I will be meeting all of you and we can further discuss this chapter and all the other things. I hope information related to holiday homework submission and project work extra is all clear to all of you. And I hope that on this video lesson you all will be commenting with your name, class and section. And students, there is one more thing which I want all of you to do this time. When I will meet you for the WebEx class on Monday and Tuesday, what I want you to do is that you will sit with your fair register and your books in your hands. Okay? Make sure you all are having it. I will also keep the book in my hand so that when we are discussing the topic, it will be better, isn't it? When we will have the book in our hands, even we can attempt the book exercise if you would like. Okay? And I will also get to see how much written work you actually have done in the fair registers. I want you to show me your fare registers and books in the upcoming WebEx class, and then we will continue discussing the chapters. Keep following my YouTube channel for the upcoming videos of this chapter and other things, and make sure that you all do your written work in a proper way. Okay students, I hope to see all of you very soon, but until then, stay at home, stay safe, and see you soon. Okay students, bye bye.